Good morning students, this is Joy Varghese from Uncovering Chemistry. Today in video 9 unit 5 states of matter we are going to discuss about states, standard temperature and pressure, that is what in short form we call it as STP, and also we are going to discuss about combined gas equation, that is topic 5.6 in your textbook page 145. By combining Boyle's law and Charles' law. The first we will be discussing about standard temperature and pressure. For our convenience, standard temperature STP, when we say STP, in STP temperature we will take it as 273.15 Kelvin, or for our convenience you can take it as 273 Kelvin, or also you can take it as 0 degree Celsius, like this, 0 degree Celsius, right? And P for pressure you can take it as pressure 1 bar or 10 raised to 5 Pascal, right? So standard temperature and pressure means temperature will be 273.15 and pressure will be 1 bar or 10 raised to 5 Pascal. Now you have to remember this thing. At STP 1 mole of gas. Now 1 mole of gas, that is real gas, what we say. Ideal gas I will be explaining in the next topic. 1 mole of real gas contains 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 what molecules, right? This you must have studied in mole concept, right? So, or also you can say it as, when we talk about in liters volume, 1 mole of a gas at STP contains 22.4 liter of a gas, right? Now what is meaning of this we will explain. I will explain according to one example. Suppose if you take example 1 of CO2, the molar mass of CO2 is equal to 44 U, what we remember. Now this 44 U, if I convert it into 44 grams, right? So now suppose when we talk about 44 U contains 1 molecule of CO2, right? But when I talk about this unified mass converted into gram or molar mass, what we say, it 44 grams contain 1 mole, and 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to 23 molecules, what we call molecules, and this same 44 grams contain 1 mole, and that will have how much liter of gas? So it will have 22.4 liter of that CO2 gas. 1 mole of that is 44 grams of CO2, that is 1 mole contains 22.4 liter. So what is standard temperature and pressure? So what we say is, for standard temperature will be taken as 273.15, or this what for our convenience, or 0 degree Celsius in Kelvin, what we say, and pressure 1 bar or 10 raised to 5 Pascal. So this is the example what we have seen for standard temperature and pressure. Now the next part. Now the next part is combined gas equation, what I said already, topic in textbook page, by combining Boyle's law and Charles' law. First we will see the definition of this, and then we will go through the how to derive this relation. Okay. The definition for combined gas equation is, Boyle's law and Charles' law state the relation of volume with pressure. The word is clear, volume with pressure. This you have to write it in your fair book. And with temperature respectively. So by combining these two laws, an equation is obtained which indicates the combined effect of temperature and pressure on volume. for fixed amount of gas, and this is known as combined gas, or it is also called gas equation, combined gas equation or gas equation. Okay, now we will go derive the relation for that. Now according to Boyle's law, we know volume is inversely proportional to pressure. This I will take as equation 1. In this, what is constant? Constant temperature and amount of gas. Then according to Charles' law, volume is directly proportional to temperature. This I will take second equation. What is constant in this? See, volume and temperature, so pressure and amount of gas is constant. Now combining equation 1 and 2, we get, what is that 2 relation? Volume is common in this both, so what we will get? Volume is directly proportional to temperature and inversely proportional to pressure. Now if I want to write, I can also write it as PV is directly, product of pressure and volume is directly proportional to temperature. So now suppose if I remove this proportionality sign, PV will be equal to KT. What is K? The K is proportionality constant, right? So therefore I can also correlate this and write PV by T is equal to K. Now for condition 1, or also I can write initial stage. If pressure is P1, volume V1 and temperature T1, and for condition 2 or final stage, pressure P2, volume V2 and temperature T2, both what we say, so now if I correlate this relation, what I will get? P1 V1 upon T1 is equal to P2 V2 upon T2. Okay, so you have to remember this formula for further calculation of the numericals. Now this is the combined gas equation. Always remember this thing. This is based on which two laws? What you have seen? Boyle's and Charles' law, right? So you can remember before Christ, these two things required for combined gas equation. Understood? So this is the relation for this, what we have derived here, and this formula you have to remember. Okay, now the numerical based on this. Now you can see the numericals. Textbook page 146, problem 5.3. This you have to write it in your notebook. At 25 degrees Celsius and 760 mm of Hg, this is the what we call mercury rise in that tube, what we say, curved tube, what you have seen in the experiment, if you remember. 760 mm of Hg mercury rise. A gas occupies 600 ml volume, right? So this one is pressure, this is temperature T1, and this is volume V1, right? What will be its pressure? Means P2 you have to find at a height where temperature is this, that is T2 is given, and volume, and the volume of the gas is given, that is V2 is given. So what you have to find here? P2 you have to find, right? Now from this you can see pressure P1, V1 is given, temperature you need to convert it into Kelvin, so it is given here V2 640, T2 10 plus 273, 283 Kelvin. Now according to combined gas equation, this is our formula. P2 you need to find, so this all things you can substitute here, all these values, and you will get your answer, pressure in mm of Hg, what we call, right? So this you have to do it in your fair book. Okay, next. Now in your textbook a question is there, this one, a drain cleaner that is Drain X contain small bits of aluminium which reacts with caustic soda. Now when we say caustic soda means what? NaOH. So aluminium reacts with what? NaOH to produce dihydrogen. Dihydrogen means H2, what we call it as. What volume of dihydrogen at 20 degrees Celsius, means volume you have to find, and 1 bar will be released when 0.15 grams of aluminium reacts. Now this is the condition what is given, but we will correlate this with the STP. What we will correlate with this? STP. Okay, so shall we start now solving this? 1 minute. Okay, now question 6 or 5.6 in your textbook, page 158. If you see here, aluminium when reacts with NaOH in presence of water, it gives sodium aluminate, you can see AlO2 plus 3H2O. This is the reaction what we say, we balance it, 2 and here also 2, right? So in this case, aluminium and hydrogen gas we are going to discuss about. Aluminium, when we say the mass of atomic mass of aluminium is 27, but here how many is there? How much moles are there in aluminium? If you see, 2 moles are here, right? So 2 into 27 is equal to 54 grams I can take, right? And here you can see hydrogen. Hydrogen, when we say at STP, so STP we know 1 mole. 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liters, what we have discussed, right? Here how many moles are there? 3. So 3 into 22.4 liter will be equal to 67.2 liters, right? So 54 grams aluminium gives 67.2 2 liters of hydrogen gas. Now therefore, now we will do simple cross multiplication. We will just save space. Okay, cross multiplication. What it is? See, 54 grams of Al gives 67.2 liters of H2, right? Now in your question, if you see, in your question it is written 0.15 grams of Al gives how much liters of H2? The simple cross multiplication, opposite to question mark will go up and this will come down. So what you will get? Therefore amount of H2 liberated will be equal to what? 0.15 into 67.2 divided by 54. So if you calculate this, you will get 0.186 liter of H2, right? Now the next part. Now we know the formula, P1V1 upon T1 is equal to P2V2 upon T2. This is the part of STP we are talking about, and this is the condition which is given in your questions, right? In this you have to find the volume. So at STP we know pressure is equal to 1 bar, and at STP we found out what was the volume of the gas. It was 0.186 liter whole upon temperature was STP is there, STP, that's why 273, which is equal to P2. Pressure P2 was given, I think 0.987, right? Into V2 we need to find whole upon temperature was 293 Kelvin. Otherwise you can, if it is given in Celsius, you can convert it. Now volume we have to find. So what we will do now? You can see V2. V2 will be equal to, you can just correlate this, 1 into 0.186 into 293 whole upon 273 into 0.987. Clear? So V2 will be equal to approximately, it will be 0.2025 liters, or you can also write it as V2 equal to 20, or we can just convert into ml, 202.5 ml, right? Because we have, you can just convert this if two answers are given. Therefore volume of H2 released is equal to 202.5 ml. Okay, so this is the answer to your question. Okay, so we will stop here. Next time we will be continuing with the next video. Okay, thank you.